Dude, can we please talk about Man City fans right now? No, like seriously, one little win against Everton, and suddenly we're back, baby. Premier League bowed down before the mighty Sky Blues. Like, bruh, it's Everton. They're not even mid-table merchants anymore. They're basically the Premier League's emotional support team. Just happy to be there. Participation trophy vibes. But no, here comes City Twitter, flooded with "we're cooking again" memes, victory laps, and those cringy compilations of Pep rubbing his bald head like he's Thanos unlocking some new tactical dimension. Relax. Y'all beat a team that's been flirting with relegation since 2020. And don't even get me started on this sudden obsession with Nico O'Reilly. Like, overnight, he went from academy hopeful to future Ballon d'Or winner in your minds. I'm seeing tweets like, Nico clears Saka. What? What are we even saying anymore? Nico O'Reilly this, Nico O'Reilly that. My guy, you're depending on a left back to save your season? A left back. That's like showing up to a gunfight with a spoon and yelling, "let him cook." Bro, he's not a striker. He's not your creative engine. He's supposed to stop goals, not score them. You're out here trying to win the league with IKEA furniture and duct tape. Look, I get it. Injuries, fixture congestion, whatever. But maybe, just maybe, beating a team that couldn't hit the target if the goal was a swimming pool isn't the reason to suddenly act like it's treble season all over again. Let's calm down. Look, I get it. You're supposed to support your team. You ride the highs, you suffer through the lows, and yeah, you overreact sometimes. That's part of being a football fan. But City fans, they've elevated overreaction into a full-blown lifestyle. One moment, it's all doom and gloom. This is the worst season ever. Pep's washed. The magic is gone. Time to rebuild. Then they beat Nottingham Forest on a random Tuesday night, and suddenly we're back. No one can stop us. Titles coming home. Like, guys, chill. You beat a team whose main highlight this season is having matching kits and showing up on time. Let's not start engraving trophies just yet. And then there's the fan favorite. If we played like this all season, we'd be champions. Oh, really? No kidding. What a revelation. You're telling me that if you didn't drop points against relegation fodder and sleepwalk through half the calendar, you'd actually be on top? Groundbreaking. What's next? Water is wet and Guardiola knows ball? It's like saying if I studied all semester, I'd ace the exam. Yeah, and if I went to the gym, I'd have abs. But you didn't, so you don't. And now suddenly, Pep's a genius again. These are the same fans who were tweeting Pep out when he rotated too much in September. But the moment he wins a game with 82% possession and one shot on target, he's back to being the messiah of football. The way we move the ball, the control, it's art. Bro, you passed sideways for 60 minutes and scored from a deflection. Calm down. City fans don't just change their mind. They start a whole new personality every game. No nuance, no patience. Just full-blown identity crisis depending on the scoreline. At this point, watching them process a season is like watching someone go through all 5 stages of grief between match day and match of the day. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and then, if they win, euphoria. Honestly, someone needs to make a documentary. Man City, from meltdown to masterclass, narrated by that one guy who cried on TikTok when they lost to Spurs. But no, this is the game that changes everything, because nothing screams, "we're the kings of Europe," like scraping a 2-0 win against a team whose greatest achievement this season is not getting relegated. Yet. I mean, honestly, let's all take a moment to admire the sheer dominance on display. Forget about controlling a match with style, cutting-edge tactics, or even finishing clinical chances. Just a solid, respectable 2-0 against a side whose manager probably just hopes they can make it through the year without finishing bottom 3. Seriously, this is the kind of victory that makes every other team in the league quake in their boots. who needs a statement win over top-tier opposition when you can just beat a team who looks like they're still figuring out how to play football? And let's not forget the level of skill it takes to score 2 goals against a team that spends more time defending than creating anything going forward. It's practically a masterclass in football brilliance. And hey, why not turn this game into the highlight of the season, right? Because what better way to show the world your supremacy than narrowly beating a club that is, at best, a stepping stone for the bigger teams? If that doesn't say we're back, baby, I don't know what does. The rest of the league? They must be terrified, absolutely shaking in their boots. Not by the result itself, of course, but by the absolute swagger and unstoppable force energy that comes with barely overcoming a team that's been stuck in the mud all year. Here's the real tea, though. City are a phenomenal team, no doubt about it. They've got world-class players, a brilliant manager, and they've been dominant for years. But their fans? Sheesh. The overreactions are on an Olympic level. I mean, seriously. It's like they're training for a gold medal in hyperbole. Win? Oh, you'd think they just discovered a cure for world hunger. Suddenly, it's best team in history. We're untouchable. No one's ever played football like this before. We're rewriting the history books. Lose? Well, brace yourself, because it's a complete meltdown. The world is ending. Sell the whole squad. We're a laughingstock. Pep's out. The board's a mess, and the sky is falling. Come on, relax. You're not Arsenal fans from the Wenger era, constantly questioning everything after every loss. Act like you've been here before. This team has more trophies than most clubs dream of in a lifetime. Losing one game doesn't mean your entire world has crumbled. Take a breath. And then there's the who gave the assist vibe. You know the one. You see a beautiful goal, and immediately, someone in the crowd is like, I don't know who gave the assist, but what a goal. Bruh, what a goal indeed, but you're over here losing your mind, and you don't even know who made the pass. You're shouting like it's the last goal on earth, but you can't even name the player who started the play. Priorities, people. Let a grip. It's not like the goal suddenly becomes more impressive because you don't know the full context. It's just embarrassing to pretend like you're a football scholar when you can't even track the basics. What happened to appreciating the game for what it is, without needing to go off the deep end every time you win or lose? It's almost like City fans think they're the only ones who care about football. But here's the thing. Every club has ups and downs. So maybe, just maybe, try not to act like you're the only ones living through the highs and lows. There are 19 other clubs in the league, and guess what? They all have passionate fans too. Anyway, if you made it this far, congrats. You're not as delusional as some fans we know. Honestly, you deserve a medal. You've made it through all the sarcasm, the roasting, and the unfiltered truth without losing your mind like some of those City fans out there. So yeah, props to you. If you're still here, you're clearly not the type to overreact and throw a tantrum over one bad result. And that's rare these days, huh? Now, smash that like button if you also think City fans need to relax, or if you're one of them and still think I'm wrong. Either way, hit the like. I mean, we all know you're still going to be here, leaving comments like, oh, you just wait, City will dominate. And I'm here for it. Seriously, go ahead, let's hear it. Let's stir the pot a bit more. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, all that jazz. Or don't. I'm not your dad, and this isn't a school project where I'm going to tell you what to do. You're a grown-up. But let's be real, though. You should. Why? Because you clearly enjoyed this. You stayed. You laughed. You probably even agreed with a few points. So come on, join the squad, and let's keep the fun rolling. We've got a lot more where this came from. Okay, fine. One more thing. Everton, you good, bro? Seriously, are you okay? After that performance, I'm honestly starting to wonder. At this rate, the only thing Everton's fighting for is to stay out of the relegation zone. But hey, let's not pile on too much. They've got some serious work ahead. I mean, they made City look like they were playing an actual football match, at least for the first 10 minutes. But really, Everton, come on, you've got to do better than that.